Good morning. So after I feel like a week of absolutely rotting on my couch, like there's been a few days this week where I don't even open the door. Like I have not gotten fresh air and I feel like you could tell. But it is Saturday and it is the Ocean Beach chili cook-off and street fair. So it's gonna be a fun day. I am gonna go get my rental car. So I'm gonna have a car for the next 8 days, which just like really opens me up to doing whatever I want. And whatever I want means going to Disney and eating huge sandwiches. So the world is my oyster. So I really feel like I'm like Queen Latifah last holiday, just spending money, doing whatever I want. So yeah, today is the street fair. I'll go down and check it out. Still gotta paint my face, but like that's for later. I found a scalp massage place on TikTok months ago, and I've been wanting to go ever since, and I booked it. So tomorrow I'll be driving to Anaheim to get a scalp massage. And since I'm in Anaheim, I'm gonna go to Disneyland on Monday. Should have done a twofer and just like stayed till Tuesday, but Tuesday coming home working, Wednesday working. Thursday, I'm seeing my favorite comedian, Deborah DiGiovanni. I saw her special probably like 14 years ago, and I've been obsessed ever since. Like I will listen to any podcast she's a guest on. I think she's amazing. So randomly, I just checked her like comedy schedule and she was having a show in San Diego. So I was like, it's time. So doing that Thursday, you know, I'm booked. And now that I have the car, like everything's gonna be so much easier to get to. So we are back in business. The car makes such a difference. I also wanna show you my outfit. So let's go to the one mirror here. Actually, there's one in the bathroom, but like you could tell a man lives here because there's no full length mirror. Forgive the darkness. Actually, I could open the door, but people would hear me. So brown Abercrombie bodysuit. I'm just doing the bodysuit. Usually I do underwear, then bodysuit. No, this is inside of me right now. And then these new Old Navy jean shorts. They're actually pretty comfy right now. We'll see how I fare walking around in them all day, but I feel pretty good. Like I was so afraid like I'd be so self-conscious of what's going on here, but like it's not that bad. So I look cute, I feel cute, and I'm gonna go get a car. So I've been to this Enterprise rent-a-car before, and my Uber dropped me off like 2 blocks away, but it did say car rental center. So I was like, oh, maybe this is the back. But no, I am now walking 10 minutes. Even though I just paid for an Uber, I am walking to the rental car place. Okay, your girl has a car. And by the time I walked here, I'm talking to the girl. I'm like, it's weird. I got like dropped off 2 blocks over there. And the next one walks in. She goes, sorry, I'm looking for like the Alamo car rental. And I'm like, that's where I got dropped off. So I'm like, did we get like cosmically switched? Okay, I've made it to my crappy little hotel. I'm at a Quality Inn. I haven't checked in yet, but it is right on the strip. Like I could truly walk to downtown Disney, which is what I wanted. So even if the room is like a dud, like I'm just sleeping there. So just wanted to be as close as possible. I do have to say this rental car handles like a go-kart. If I went over 50 miles per hour, I was like, ah! So like the whole way, I truly thought the wheels were gonna go flying off the car, but we made it. Okay, we made it in. I've put my very light packing into the bathroom, so I'm gonna do the room check. But you know what? For a dinky little motel, this isn't that bad. And like I said, I'm just gonna be sleeping in here. So, not too bad. Let me make sure there's no killer in that closet. And then I'll check for bugs. Is anyone else very paranoid before they go anywhere and reads the Yelp for anything? Like that's me with a restaurant. So it's me with this massage place. Cause I was like, I don't have a ton of cash. Like I have cash to tip her with, but I put like a reservation down on my card, but now the Yelp is saying cash and Zelle only. So I just downloaded Zelle cause I don't have enough cash to pay for the whole thing. But I have enough cash to tip. So I'm hoping they take card first and foremost. So I can put it on that and then tip in cash. But the paranoia is real. Also, I don't carry around my debit card. So there would be no way for me to get cash. I could probably do like a cash back on my credit card at CVS or something if I really had to. I haven't done that in like 10 years. Do people still do that? I don't even know. So just a little paranoia before I go and attempt to relax. Oh my God, that was heavenly. I feel so clean. They literally wash your hair like 10 times. They do like a bunch of like oils and masks on your face. Like that was so good. So well worth it. I think I paid $120 for that, but absolutely magical. Like massaging your shoulders, your neck, doing this. That's all I want. That's all I want in life is a head scratch. I'm a dog. Quick blow dry at the end. Nothing to write home about, but you're not going home with wet hair. But That was so amazing. I need to find one closer to where I live, but if you're ever going to Disneyland, get a head massage while you're here. I will be doing this every time I come to Disney now. So just make it a really expensive weekend. Speaking of expensive, I'm gonna go to CVS because I know I need a portable phone charger because I couldn't find one in my brother's apartment. But then I'm thinking of paying for parking at downtown Disney and then go into the Disney store because your girl wants ears. Why not spend even more money? I love to complain about how broke I am, but then I'm like doing stuff like this, but it's all worth it. It's all about me this week. So naturally, once I found downtown Disney parking, I noticed that my Quality Inn or wherever I'm staying is right across the street, but I was already too deep in the parking lot, like no U-turns. And I was like, we're paying $10 for convenience. So I'm gonna go to the Disney store, get my ears, and probably something else. Okay, low quality voiceover time, but I had to show you that this is a hot dog inside of a pickle and it's about to be deep fried. So a pickle corn dog. This is what I ended up ordering. They give you peanut butter to dip it in. It was so good, but I would probably never eat this again. But I had to show you the method behind this madness. Something you can only get at Disney. All right, so going shopping in downtown Disney was a little bit of a bust. I went to like the World of Disney store. Didn't see any ears that I liked, like nothing jumped out at me. So I'm gonna go tomorrow completely earless, a little naked. And I know after some rides, they have a bunch like thematically, you know, like after the Haunted Mansion, you're gonna get Haunted Mansion ears, you know, like that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping there's like just a bigger selection in the park. And if all else fails, I'll get like a sparkly pink, you know, because I hate to say this, but I think you need the ears. Like it makes the whole experience. I don't have too much of a game plan. I know I'll probably do like Indiana Jones or Space Mountain first, get like a big ride out of the way. So I won't need ears for those because you're gonna take them off anyways. So after that, then I'll peruse. I did just now have a pickle dog in downtown Disney. So it was a hot dog in a pickle, then corn dog style. So like the batter and then deep fried. Healthy. Actually, the hardest part was eating the pickle, and I love pickles. It was just like really thick. So kind of disgusting in theory, but it was pretty good. And then the parking at downtown Disney is $10. So, you know, I was paying for convenience, even though I didn't get anything. I did get the corn dog, but I missed my hour cutoff by 6 minutes. But the guy working the parking thing did me a solid. He knocked off the couple minutes and just gave me a full hour. So it was just $10. So thankful for that guy, because when we were in line to do the parking, the people behind me were like, why do we need a guy at the machine? For people like me, that's why. Because one, he did me a solid, and two, I did my credit card wrong, so he like did it again. So it's for dumb people like me. So I'm back at the hotel, and when I got here, there was a huge bug on the other bed. I've Googled and Googled. It was not a bed bug. I even called the man to come up here. A man came into my room, could have killed me, and he verified it was not. So here's hoping, because I don't want to shave my head. I kind of do, but I don't. So here's hoping that Google and the man were correct, and that it was just a bug that was on the bed, and it was the other bed, and it was also just one and out in the open, because I feel like bed bugs like hide in the crevices, you know? So again, here's hoping. Okay, went through a few outfit changes, but I opted for this. I was gonna do leggings and a tank top because I feel like that would be comfier, but like you want the look for the pictures that I'll never post, you know? So this is you have seen this before. I've had this since 2019. It's from Fashion Nova. Very cute. It's all one piece, but you got the little cutout here. I do have my safety shorts, pink, which is my skin tone. So no chub rub here. I was gonna do a plain black dress, but I found a stain on it. Fun. So this is the look. It's gonna be like 90 degrees today. So again, another reason why I opted for the dress, even though on like a lot of the rides, like Matterhorn, I'm gonna be like fully spread. But at least I have the shorts, so I'm ready for that. Did my usual Baby Spice, half up, half down pigtails. I will be getting the ears, hopefully. But yeah, this is it. And I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks to give myself some compression. I know my feet will be hurting at the end of the night. So I probably won't like vlog, because I've vlogged Disney a few times, but I'll probably pick up the camera a few times today just to show you what I'm eating, you know, and I'm hoping I could fit everything in this little belt bag, and I will be wearing it as a true fanny pack around here because this, it just doesn't work with like huge boobs. Also, it's just not big enough because I'm a large person. Okay, so here's how close I am. My hotel is like one down. And can you see it? There's the Incredicoaster. Like I am truly across the street. It's probably still gonna take me 5 ever to walk there, but I will definitely be taking an Uber back, that's for sure. But at least I have a visual on Disney. Okay, it's 10 a.m. The ears have been acquired. I've already done 3 rides. I'm gonna go back and do Jungle Cruise just because I want to sit for a while, and Jungle Cruise, you can do that. But yeah, the outfit is complete. So it's 11:30 and the garlic cheese-filled pretzel that I come here for, that thing is finally open. So I'm gonna go have one. Probably my first of many today, but like, this is what I've been excited for. So the dress really worked out today, and this was like my third option of what to wear. I've gotten stopped so many times today of people complimenting the dress, and I'm like, it's 5 years old. Like I kind of brought it as a backup, but like, it really worked out. Like even the cast member who was like handling Donald Duck was like, oh my God, your outfit's so cute. You should go meet Daisy because Daisy would love that. So I'm gonna go full blown Disney adult and meet Daisy. Walking back, I figured I should just stay in motion, but my feet are killing me. I think I'm up to 30,000 steps. I've also been awake since 5 a.m. It's 11:30 right now. I need to drink a gallon of water and like
take a left.
Because I'm not always 100% accurate with these. Sometimes I get them badly wrong.
Oh my God.
Who had a dog named Betty?
Wow.
How is that possible?
That's insane.
It's witchcraft, I tell you.
So I just did drag queen bingo for a work event, and we did this last year. And as I was sitting down, I remembered, like, last year was so crazy. Like, he was asking someone very obscure questions, and then out of his wig, he pulled out like the paper that said like, Jessica wanted to be a dentist when she was a kid. Favorite color is purple. It was like very weird. I'm like, that had to have been pre-planned. Well, I won the first round of bingo and I won a $100 gift card, which is very nice. And then he's asking me about like pets and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I have a dog named Betty. And then he pulls out of the wig, Shannon, dog, Betty. I freaked out. But I was like, looking for like, maybe it's like hidden in his hand somewhere. It could be. And that's probably how he does it. But I was trying to figure out the magic, but like it was me and it was not pre-planned. I do have to say, I won the first round of bingo, $100. Second round got $150, very nice. Third round was whole card. I won. And he's like, oh, we tried and spread the wealth. And I was like, I get it. But the prize for that was $200. And I was like, I should have gotten it. And like after I won, he's like, we'll let someone else win. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But we had 2 cards. Then I won on my second card. I'm like, I won again before everyone else did. And again, I kind of let it slide and then someone else won. But like, give me the $200 as well. Like, come on. But then at the very end, the person who won, he's like, call on any random person in the Zoom chat. So she calls on Ray. And then Ray picks a number 1 through 5 and he pulls out number 5. Or 5 balls, and it's all like famous people. So like Rihanna, Beyonce, pulls out Dolly Parton. And then he asks Rhea something. And again, it was in the wig. Oh, what would you feed Dolly Parton? She's like, Thai food? I don't know. Dolly Parton, Thai food, out of the wig. So there's gotta be a way he's doing it, but I was amazed. I'm always amazed by sleight of hand magic, but it was me and it was not pre-planned. And I have $100 now. I am so tired of using Uber and Lyft. First of all, this entire trip, I've had like the dirtiest, stinkiest Ubers I've ever been in, like cigarette burns on the seats. Like, what is going on? And then every time I've been to and from work, I'm getting dropped off like blocks away. And even I said like the other day when I got my rental car, hold on, like they dropped me off a good ways away at the wrong building. But like my work, I'm just gonna make up a scenario. Like, let's say I work at like 123 Whale Street and there's a giant whale, cannot miss it whale on the outside of my building. Every time I get driven to work, they're like, where is Whale Street? I'm like, the giant fucking whale right there. Like, you cannot miss my work building. Even if you had like your eyes closed, you cannot miss this building. And yet I've never been dropped off at my building or picked up in front of it. Never. And then coming here, let's say my brother's building is bright pink. You know, they're coming up to it, and I'm like, the pink one, the big pink building, the pink one. And they're like, again, 2 blocks away. They're like, all right, you can get out now. I'm like, because just now the man was pulling up and there's a good break of no cars parked in the street right outside the door. And I was like, perfect, go right in front of the cars. Go in front of the cars. In front. He parks behind the cars. And I said, front. I give up. I truly give up. Still gonna give you a big fat tip because I'm not a bad person, but I will complain about you on the internet. Okay, up next on my Queen Latifah last holiday week of fun is a comedy show. My favorite, all-time favorite comedian is Deborah DiGiovanni, and I was looking up her stand-up dates, and she has a show in San Diego while I'm here, which is tonight, so everything just worked out perfectly. I'm hoping it's kind of like seating arrangement and not like a comedy club, because at a comedy club you sit at tables and I'm going alone, so they would probably just sit me with like a rando, but I'd rather it just be like seats. But I looked at their Instagram and that's what it kind of looks like, so I'm hoping that's the case. So I got a little Thursday night out. I'm definitely gonna go to In-N-Out, probably on the way home. I cannot risk it eating beforehand. If you know, you know. But I do have to put gas in my rental car, and just putting in gas, period, is hard for me. I'm from New Jersey where we don't pump gas, so I've only done it a handful of times, like traveling. So it's gonna be a process. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think everything's gonna explode. So we have to get through that first, but then we'll have a fun night. I've been so tired in Scott's apartment. I'm like, is there a CO2 monitor in here? Like, let's just double check. I don't know, it's just like really cozy in here. So very sleepy all the time. And also still on East Coast time. I'm waking up every morning here at 5 a.m. and I'm like, oh, might as well start my day curling my hair for work. Like, why not? Yeah, fun day ahead. Yes, that is a dogs playing poker. I was like, Scott, you have such a nice apartment. There's like framed artwork everywhere. And I'm like, and then you have a tapestry of the dogs playing poker. But fun story, that was my dad's in like the 80s. So Scott has just like kept it going. Another fun piece of art. Wait, we're moving my giant head. Scott made that. So like, very cool. But yeah, a very random piece, but it has family history. Oh my God, that was so fun. So it wasn't like theater seating, it was tables, but luckily they just put me at like a small 2-person table, but right at the very front. But there was a couple other people who were also alone, so I was like, okay, I'm not like a huge loser. But also when I see women alone doing things, 1, I either don't notice, or 2, I'm like, wow, they're really confident and just do what they want. So, you know, also it was like full of just old gay men. So again, like no one's like that loser, you know, like that fear that we all have. It's not real. But I'm sitting like literally directly in front of the microphone. I'm like, if they talk to me. And there was 4 comedians in the show and each one of them talked to me. So, you know, like I didn't have to talk back, but they're like, oh, and like this one, you know, like that kind of a thing. But it wasn't like anything embarrassing. But I was like, and you there kind of a thing. But I survived. But my cheeks hurt from laughing, always a good sign. And I got to see my favorite comedian and she was amazing. And again, like I was hurting. Like I was like, I have to like physically close my jaw to like recover. So a fun night, and it was easy to get to, and they had good food. I was just gonna get like a Coke. There was no like, oh, 2 drink minimum kind of a thing, which most comedy clubs have. So I was like, oh, I'll just get like a soda so I could have something. But they had grilled cheese with steak in it. No, steak, bacon, some kind of meat. I'll eat anything, but it was grilled cheese, fries, and I had a Coke. So I didn't end up hitting In-N-Out on the way back, but like I can do that tomorrow. I could do that Saturday. I could do it Sunday. I can, there's still time to eat a cheeseburger and not pay a surcharge on my Uber like last time. So we'll see where the weekend takes me. But again, I could go back to that same place tomorrow night to see another comedian that I know. And now that I know like the gist of it, like I won't feel weird going alone. So that's an option for tomorrow. The Broadway rave is an option for tomorrow. Also just like rotting on the couch is an option for tomorrow. So again, we'll see where the weekend takes me. And where did that weekend take me? A pool party and a bar. And then my cousin and I got kicked out of another bar. Nothing crazy. We just brought some empties to throw out there and the guy flipped. But this ends another adventure in San Diego.